DCW, DCW.
Hello everybody and welcome to DCW Blast. We are on the road to All or Nothing, and tonight in our main event it is the Danger Us Alliance defending their titles against the British Union. As well, Webby will be defending his title against our boy Donnie. So it will be an interesting evening. I hope you're ready for it. It's going to be crazy, and everything leads to All or Nothing on November 11th, 2020. Hello, Jewel. Welcome to the stream. That's right, DCW, DCW. And here we go, baby.
You and your wrestling.
And it is Webby out to speak to the crowd. Not quite sure what he has to say, considering the success he had at Hell to Pay. Certainly he'll be quite happy, I would think. Cut my music. I'm going to put on my best Webby. I won't say popcorn, though. Mel Brooks once said, "It's good to be the king," and right now it is fantastic. I think I stretched these out longer than last time, so hopefully I won't have a sudden blip. I've said from the beginning, no one is going to beat us, and no one is better than the unprofessionals. Okay, these ones might be a little long by change of pace. I know it, you know it, all those idiots in the back know it. Not one of them can live up to us, and they can't beat us. Oh, hang on. A very loud, Dangerous Alliance theme music coming on. Apparently I forgot to turn that down a bit. And it's Dave coming out. One of the idiots in the back, to quote Webby. Hey there, big man. I see you're all high and mighty tonight. I think you've forgotten one thing. Nah, that's just how I roll. Good one, Dave. What are you doing here? I thought we were done after I kicked your better halves' teeth in last week. Nice. I see what you did there. No, actually, I'm out here to suggest you unprofessionals are cocky. You've been winning, and you've it's all gone to your head. I have to say, Dave's got a point there. I would have to make that argument that the unprofessionals have had quite a lot of success as of late, to the point where they were even facing each other. Dave says, I cannot remember. Do you own the tag belts? What is that? Oh yeah, you actually don't. In fact, your tag team sucks. So you think we will have trouble getting those crappy straps off your sorry asses? Give me a break. Webby coming back hard. Where are these two going with this? I see. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Anytime your group can hold a candle to us... In fact, none of you can. Okay, so anytime your group cannot hold a candle to us. In fact, none of you can. I think I got that spelt imperfectly in that sentence. Is not great, but there we go. Okay, just to get you out of my face, what do you want? We'll take you on anytime, anywhere. All or nothing. SU versus me and my three friends. Winner takes all. You guys sweep the belts, or we do. That's a dangerous promise. Basically, Dave is saying it's every belt on the line. You got guts, but none of you will beat me. So let's make it an elimination tag match. Our two belts against yours. Good luck. So there we go. It looks like the main event at All or Nothing comes down to the Unprofessionals versus the Dangerous Alliance and two other teammates in a winner-take-all match. All three championships are on the line in that match. All right, we got the music going better there. A little less loud. All right. So, next up, we begin with our first match of the evening. It is Jax versus Austin. Yeah, a very significant start. Yeah, notice he kept his eyes on me? Yes, exactly, Dave, exactly. He didn't trust you. He's scared. Yeah, exactly. Way to start, said Julie. Yeah, that's right. That was a good kickoff. Setting up for the big event on November 11th. So, yeah, here we go. Who will gain the upper hand? Who's going to hold it? An elimination tag match. No stipulations other than that have been announced. So, we'll have to see if there's anything new that comes out of this. But here we go, our first match of the evening. And first out, it's Jax. These two, along with their partners, fought.
Making his way to the ring from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 511 pounds, Jack Walker.
And Jax was, along with his partner, able to pick up the victory. So, interesting to see that these two groups are still going to fight it out some more, it seems, going into the next few weeks. There we go. Jax coming in one of the rare times with his own music. All right, here comes Austin. He's got a point to prove here. Him and Chris came up short at Hell to Pay, and he will want to get some revenge tonight at least.
And his opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 262 pounds, the
So Austin, as we said, didn't pick up the victory for his team. They lost in that tornado tag match. They will want to do better tonight. And certainly the way for them to set the tone with the pack is to get a victory here. But we'll have to see. It's a tall order beating Jax at the best of times. You gotta wonder how hurt Austin is after the match on last Wednesday. I don't know what I expected for Austin's entrance, but this really fits. Yep. And he taking the non-adulation of the crowd, getting ready for this match. Yes, he has probably the longest entrance of anybody in the Federation. So, yeah. All right, here we go. Jax, big boy, grabs Austin immediately, and it is a quick jerking suplex with a pin. One. Whoa, that was awful fast. Kick to the back there. I almost thought he might have surprised him, but no, not quite. Big strike to the back. Jax throws him into the corner. Shoulder tackle to go along with it, then shoves him in. Now up and over Austin goes. Jax trying to come down hard on him, but misses. Does still get him up. He's been controlling right from the beginning. Austin hasn't really fired back at all. Stomp by Jax. Picking him up with his... trying to choke him out, but Austin able to squeeze out. Well, Austin gets some offense in after this. Kick to the midsection connects. A quick strike to the head. And finally, Austin firing out. Picks up Jax, and he's going to mash him off the top of the turnbuckle. Into the ropes. Down he goes. Jumps over him this time. That's a big jump to do that one. And he catches him. Picks him up by his horns. Strike to the face again. Another one to the back that sends Jax to the mat. Another shiver, but this time Jax no-sells it. Throws him into the corner. But does get hit with an elbow. And then a Superman punch connects, but doesn't knock him down. Oh, but the clothesline does. I guess it was a clothesline he was going for. I thought he was going for the Superman punch, that first one. Picks up Jax, and Jax just European uppercut rocks him, and then just picks him up and throws him to the ground. Strike to the top of the forehead. Down Austin goes again. Jax happy to do that. Going for the pin. One. Austin kicks out by the skin of his teeth. Strike to the back. Thrown into the corner. Jax hits him with a spear. Not quite the gore yet, but close. Using his big old size 16 foot to do all the damage. Picks him up. Belly to belly. Rocks him. Pin. 1, 2. Kicks out at 2. Once again, Jax going for that early pin. Austin squeaking out of it. Now he's wobbly, and it's a gore. No, that was a spear. Definitely a spear. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Ooh. Boy, it's getting closer and closer. Austin not able to fight back much in this match. It has been a one-sided affair almost from the beginning. Kick to the midsection now. Jax just having his way with Austin. This is not a good sign if you're a D&D original watching your man just getting pummeled. And up he goes and down with that wheelbarrow slam, and then a kick to the back to go along with it. Austin not able to function in this match. Once again, up and down he goes. If you remember from the tag team event, he was splattered several times, which is part of the reason why he's suffering under injury. Thrown over the top rope to the floor. Jax is happy to take that. Rolls out. Looks to continue the assault outside. Strike hits Austin. Austin just wobbly. Dragging him over around the ring. Where is he going? He throws him into the barrier. Jax knocks him off the barrier again. Is he going to go for another one? No, he avoids it this third time. But he does introduce him to the apron. Jax throws Austin back into the ring at 7. He crawls back in before the 8 count. And now, is there anything left in the tank for the leader of the D&D Originals? Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Wow, he kicked out again. Grab the human by the horns, yeah. Hello, Kurt. Welcome. Jax trashing Austin. Austin still struggling to get back to his feet. It's just not working. Nothing he's doing is making a difference, but he does finally catch him on a spear. And now Austin has his first real chance to make a difference, but he's trying to recover from the beating he's taken. Jax getting to his feet, gets hit as Austin tries to follow up, but he doesn't, and Jax picks him up and dumps him. This is trouble on the horizon, or is Austin going to fire back? He does shoulder barge him to the floor, waiting for Jax to get to his feet. Probably, oh, he spears him himself. A little bit of turnabout is fair play. 1, 2. Oh my, I would have been stunned if Austin got a pin off that. That would have been terrible if I'm Jax to be pinned after basically dominating the match. The claw comes down, and now the grip is on Jax. Tossed back down. Stood up by Austin. Austin with a big clothesline. And another. And off the ropes, and then another clothesline. And down goes Jax. So I have to say, after the conversation earlier by Dave and Webby, I am surprised because both of these men are in matches for their belts tonight. So the fact that they're... Oh, Superman punch lands. Here he goes. Nope. He's just raining down punches. I'm somewhat shocked that they thought to assume that they would own the champions by the end of the night. But nonetheless, here we are, and here we go again. Is this it? Oh, he gores him. He hits Jax's move on him. Could Austin somehow bring this back? Pin. 1, 2. He does. 3. Austin with the big victory from out of the ashes. He rises like a phoenix to get the victory in stunning fashion. Jax, who had controlled everything about this match, except for the ending, when it all came apart. Yep, David beat Goliath. Yep, exactly. So the Pack losing to the D&D Originals in this singles match. Certainly not what they wanted to see. And Jax struggling on these individual matches. I am always surprised by this. But, like I said, after basically running over him, Austin takes it back. A big victory for the Originals. A big personal victory for Austin. A little bit of revenge after last Wednesday. And here we go. It's our next match, ladies and gentlemen. It is Avalos versus Fraser Fraser, of course, did not appear in hell to pay, so I think he would love nothing more than to get a victory here tonight. Put himself back into some sort of, if not a title shot, then at least being able to make it to the big events, which he hasn't been a part of, really. Competing for titles is wonderful, but a payday also isn't a bad thing. All right, here we go. We're about to get underway. Avalos first out. Well, he was in one number one contendership. Kurt basically said, put him back into what? He's being more of a jobber? I mean, he's pretty much not been good at winning. I'm not gonna deny that. And facing Avalos is a tall order, I will admit.
Making his way to the ring from the United States of America, weighing in at 260 pounds, Shay!
So Avalos would love to set a tone tonight. One that will allow him to get into All or Nothing. Maybe he's one of those people that Dave mentioned being on their team for All or Nothing. We'll have to see. We know Kurt will obviously be in that team, but who the other two members are, we do not know yet. All right, here comes Fraser now.
And his opponent from England, weighing in at 227 pounds, Gentleman Johnson.
What did you miss? Oh, you missed a big thing. So, Webby came out, and Dave challenged him to a match at All or Nothing. It is a 4-man elimination match, putting all the titles on the line that each party owns. Winner take all. In other words, All or Nothing. So tag team belts versus the DCW Championship and the Triple Crown Championship. And it will be a 4-person team for each party. So in other words, all of the unprofessionals versus Dave, Kurt, and 2 other unknown members at this point. Of course, this is all contingent on you guys winning tonight against the British Union. Avalos, again, we're going for early pins right off the bat. Kick to the midsection on Fraser, then one to the face. Fraser in trouble right off the bat. Oh, but he does catch Avalos there and turns him over. Opportunity now for Fraser to get back into the match. But, oh, instead he gets a twist of fate. That's not a great sign if you're Fraser. Be like the, oh, you mean World War? Is that what it's called? World War? I can't remember. 1, 2. Goodness. Not World War. What do they call it? World War III? I think that's what they call it. Missed him. Throws him into the ropes. Fraser now trying to take advantage of this. Avalos. Just because War Games. Yeah, War Games is the one in the cage. Yeah, that is the one with the 2 rings. That's the one in the cage. Yeah. Can't do War Games. Unfortunately, in this they've never actually put it in any of their games. Even though the WWE have that particular match type, they don't have it in the game. Strike to the face, and another, and another. Except for this will be an elimination tag. Whereas with War Games, it was everybody, there's 2 that starts, and then each person comes in 1 at a time. Depending on who wins the match, that's the team that gets the advantage. The initial, like they do a pre-pay-per-view match. Fraser rocking Avalos after getting beaten around a bit. I actually like War Games. I think it's actually a great match type. It's one that I'm super annoyed they don't have. Dave says, love war games. Avalos with a atomic drop that catches Fraser. Fraser stood up now. Avalos Russian leg sweep and Fraser down. I wonder if he's going to throw him into the Spanish announce table. No, he throws him back into the ring instead. Slides back in. Avalos now checking out Fraser. Kicks him just to make sure he stays down. Now picking him up off the mat. Fraser still struggling, and it is another twist of fate connecting. There we go. 1, 2, and you can call it 3. It's over. Avalos pulls out the victory again tonight. Another big win by him. If we could do that, Kurt, I would totally do War Games. I think that's a hilariously awesome match with an awesome stipulation. But yeah, it'll basically be a Survivor Series type of thing. That was quick. Yeah. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, Kurt's right. Fraser is a bit of a jobber. He doesn't win many matches. I think he's only won like 2. Maybe 3, but I think only like... But I do think it's like that low. Avalos pulling out the victory tonight. Once again, be looking for a better challenge to come, I suspect. You also like the idea of Halloween Havoc, spin the wheel, make a deal. That's an interesting one. Fraser couldn't beat Gilbert. Ouch. All right, so now next up we have a fatal 4-way. It's Professor Fox versus Astonis versus Chris versus Devin. Devin, of course, is the man of the hour right now after picking up a victory 2 weeks ago against the Brawler, and then beating him again, or not the Brawler, I guess it was against Goose, and then beating the Brawler at Hell to Pay. He would love nothing better than to win this match, one that I think these competitors are hoping will lead to a number 1 contendership for the Triple Crown title, but of course that depends on what happens at All or Nothing. All right, here we go. Here's Astonis.
From another time, weighing in at 246 pounds, Magical One.
I wonder how Devin's feeling about the deal Webby made at the start of the blast. You gotta wonder how the rest of them are feeling, yeah. Especially considering how cocky Webby was, basically stating that he can eliminate everybody. More or less, it seemed like he was staying on his own. All right. Here comes Astonis out to the ring. Needing a big win here. Astonis is one of those people. He's held singles titles. His tag team with Tripp has been relatively successful. They haven't won belts, but they've been in thereabouts at times. So you have to say his time in DCW has not been a failure, and certainly one that he would love to continue to pursue championships. But next out, it is one half of the DCW D&D Originals. It's Chris.
North Carolina, weighing in at 242 pounds, Christopher the Professor.
Chris will be looking here to pick up a victory for his team, especially after what Austin was able to do. You got to think that was a big morale boost for their side. Big win tonight could mean big things later on. But next out, I believe, is Professor Fox.
And from out of this world, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Professor Fox.
Fox had a good week 2 weeks ago. We'll want to continue to follow up on that progress. His success lately as a singles competitor has been noticed by management, and thus he's getting this opportunity. And now, here he comes. The smooth jazz man himself. Devin is not one of the not title holders, but certainly a member of the Unprofessional since the beginning.
And from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 255 pounds, Devin.
Certainly probably is not very happy at having his tag team called crap by Dave earlier this evening. To be truthful though, since Webby has broken off of tag team wrestling, the Unprofessionals have never been able to win the tag belts, so in fact they last held the belts before the start of Attitude. Dave in the Twitch chat saying, well, if you're crap, ... All right. So, can Devin upset the apple cart here tonight and once again win a number one contender shot? Or will it be one of these three men? All four men, worthy adversaries, worthy competitors. So certainly important participants in this match. And immediately Chris goes straight for Devin. Astonis tries for a pin straight off. This is the third time tonight somebody's gone for a pin right in the first second. Throws Fox into the corner. Fox comes out ragged and then gets taken down by a Russian leg sweep. Chris focused on Devin, but Devin fighting his way out of it. Elbows connecting here. Chris smashed into the announcer's desk. Meanwhile, Astonis with the advantage over Fox, as has been the case since the beginning of the match. Doesn't go for the pin, but now he's got him locked up, and he stands him up and puts him down. Meanwhile, outside of the ring, Chris finds himself bashed into the steps. And then off the apron, Astonis still working on Fox. Fox, who had been, one would have thought, been in much better shape for this match, has been struggling, but there we go. Big Samoan slam. Knocks Astonis off his feet. Devin now working his way on Chris, sharing the pain that the two of them have been taking. Drop kick hit. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Astonis now dragging Professor Fox into the middle. Goes for the pin. Bad timing, though. But Fox kicks right out anyway. Chris dives at Devin and gets him down now. Big European uppercut connects by Astonis, who's been in control of the match. Fox finally just gets out of dodge. Now it's Chris and Devin in the ring, and Astonis and Fox outside. Fox finally turning the tables on Astonis. Bashes him into the apron, and down goes Astonis. Down Chris goes again, as Devin has had control since they fought outside. Big knee just connects with the bridge of his nose, and Chris goes down. Smashed his arm into the mat. Oh, elbows thick and hard by Professor Fox. Catch Astonis. Strikes coming in, but Astonis fights him off. Strikes of his own now, labeling, tattooing him out of the middle of the ring. Devin taken out by Chris. Now Chris, Devin, Astonis, and Fox all outside the ring, fighting it out. Fox, who had slightly taken back the advantage, now lost it as he gets bashed into the apron. Devin now firing back on Chris, who dumped him outside the ring. Turns him around, throws him back to the center. Probably a wise train of course. Meanwhile, Astonis and Fox still going at it outside. Takedown by Chris. Belly to overhead suplex sends Devin down. Devin now trying to get to his feet on the apron. Bad idea. Here comes Chris. Oh, but he just punches him off the apron. He doesn't bring him back into the center of the ring. You can't get a pin that way. And out all four competitors are, and two men completely down. Fox and Chris both in position. Chris just gives up on Devin, not sure why. Turns his attention to Astonis. And that actually gave the other two a chance to get up and run away. Devin tattooing the bartender. Meanwhile, on the other side, Trouble in Paradise lands. Astonis now has an opportunity to go for the pin, but there's Devin right there. Devin not paying attention? No, he is. 1, 2. And he leaps and connects with the back of Fox's leg. And then just trips up and boots up on Astonis. Opportunity to go for the pin. Nobody in position to stop him, but an instant recovery by Chris on the outside will put an end to that dream. High knee lift. Pinning attempt though. 1, 2. Holy cow, that was way too close. Devin almost got the pin while Chris was distracted trying to put pain onto Fox. Kick to the back elbow. We've seen that on a couple of occasions in these multi-man matches where things can go awry because of this. Fox comes in and actually tries to break it up but misses. Astonis trying to recover but gets immediately decked and over. Fox goes on the apron. Devin turns away from him, concentrating on Astonis now. Fox still wobbly on the ropes, trying to get his bearings. Meanwhile, Astonis getting beaten up by Devin. Chris outside the ring, down and out. Here comes Fox, though. Two men up. Chris back to his feet, slammed down. Now, back in the ring, Fox, the one in charge, but then gets taken out by Chris. And Fox rolls out of the ring to try and get away. Astonis just basically kissing the turnbuckle at the moment, not moving, and meanwhile a big European uppercut lands on Devin from Chris. Astonis finally recovers enough to turn around. Chris not paying attention, he's gonna pay the price. Slammed on his back. Now what is Astonis going to do with Chris? He brings him around, tosses him up, and then Devin comes in. Three men up. Only Chris down at the moment. And now Astonis is in trouble. Wheelbarrow slam takes care of him. Fox comes in and connects with Chris, puts him in a sleeper hold. He's got him in the Kurakuda clutch. Meanwhile, Devin's now, instead of going for his big move, has to break it up, but doesn't do it in time. And Fox gets the victory while Devin stares at him. Unbelievable. Foolish move by the unprofessional member there. Opportunity wasted as he had a chance to put a stop to that and fails to do it. And the hipster did give up. You're right, Kurt.
Here is your winner, the Professor.
And Fox keeps his winning streak alive, and an opportunity for the Triple Crown title as soon as next week coming up for Fox. But we'll have to see how it all works out with this agreement with the other group, how this works for the unprofessionals when they're defending titles. We'll have to see. But next up, speaking of defending titles, we are at the penultimate match of Blast. It is Donnie versus Webby for the DCW World Heavyweight Championship. With Ross in Webby's corner, it looks like tonight. As the former Triple Crown champion is coming out to support his friend, his fellow unprofessional member, the musician of the group. Again, I guess I can say with confidence, supporting the actions of Webby this evening if he's coming out with him. But we're about to find out just exactly what is coming. But either way, here we
The
go.
following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World's Heavyweight Championship.
Here comes Donnie. He won a number one contenders match at Hell to Pay. And this is his opportunity, probably the best one he's had to win this title. But let's not kid ourselves. Webby is a very, very formidable opponent. And he will not go down easily. But here he comes. The champ is here. Putting his title on the line. He threw down a big challenge tonight. And will it be what sets us up for an amazing match at All or Nothing? Or will it be all 4 or nothing if Donnie wins this evening? Kurt, I heard he goes down for 20, for a 20. Ayo. Nice. All right. Here we go. Heyo. Let's get that right. So here we are. We are at our title match.
Introducing the challenger from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 245 pounds, Dawn. Introducing the champion from New Hampshire, weighing in at 272 pounds, he is the world's heavyweight champion, Pat Webster.
And there he is, the undisputed heavyweight champion of DCW. He's held that title with that ugly graffiti on the front for a better part of 4 months now. So he has been very much able to put his authority on this division. And we will have to see if Don can actually get a chance here tonight or if it's all for nothing. Immediately, the champ picks him up and puts him down. Of course, Ross on the outside. Dangerous situation having Ross out there, you have to admit. Webby picking up Donnie now. Donnie in trouble. Slammed down again. The champion not messing around. Unlike the other matches we watched tonight, though, not making silly attempts to go for a pin early. But he is definitely raking up the damage on the lower back of Donnie with the pressure he's put on him. Boot to the back of the head there. One to the back of the leg. And another. And the champion looking confident. Lets Donnie back on his feet. Maybe a mistake. He's proven his point. I mean, maybe. Just maybe. Can the Angry Panda get a victory tonight and set the tone for the match at All or Nothing? Donnie's now able to fire back. That bit of arrogance came back to bite the champion. Strike to the back. But Webby collecting that receipt, and over he goes. Able to chuck Don over his head to the mat. Donnie in trouble. Now coming down with punches raining down. He's got him in that UFC style move. One that is hard to avoid or get out of, and just covering is the best you can do. But Donnie trying again. Donnie is no slouch. He's been a great competitor in DCW. He's not somebody who goes out that easily. Big move against the big man. Missed there. Kick to the back of the leg. Webby in trouble. But he comes back with a big strike that connects on Donnie. Dragging him over towards the turnbuckle in the corner. Smacks his head into it. Puts him back up to the top rope. Now sets him up. It looks like this is going to be a big move. It is. He's up. He's high. He suplexes him into the middle of next week from the top rope. And the champ going for the pin. It's a sloppy one, but nonetheless, 2. Donnie kicks out. Struggled to get out of that one. Stood up. Big strike comes in. Donnie picks him up. He's got him set up. Slams him down. It's an opportunity, possibly. Donnie back in some semblance of control, but he's falling to the same trap. Oh, and he misses. Went for a quick turnaround strike and just completely missed. But he does catch Webby. Slams him into the corner. Picks him up. Webby now a bit shaken. Strikes coming in. Pele kick connects. Donnie has him where he wants him. This is an opportunity to gain the victory. Going for the calf crusher, but Webby had his foot on the rope. That's not how you're going to get that done. Dragging him towards the center of the ring. Rolls him over. Now tries to go for the pin. Don with a chance here. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Champion is shaken. This has not gone to plan in the last 5 minutes. Donnie right in front of Ross. Heads towards the middle of the apron there. He's getting ready to leap. It's a phenomenal forearm. This could be all she wrote. The champ may be out for the count. 1, 2. But Webby kicks out at 2. So very close. Don had him where he wanted him. Spins off the ropes and down he comes. Knee connecting. Picks him back up. Works on the neck now. Punches drop on Webby. Donnie getting to the top rope. coming down and hits with an elbow to the lower back. Kurtz has now come down with a chair and hit them both. Can't do that. This is not that kind of match. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Another kick out by the Panda. Barely staying alive in this match. This is one of the rougher matches for Webby in a while. He's in trouble. Outside of a regular pay-per-view, this match is the closest I've seen the champ to being in trouble. Webby rolls out. That may have given him a bit of... Oh, goodness. Got a bit of air back into his lungs, and now he's putting the lungs through the floor for Donnie. 3 German suplexes connect. Donnie now is the one in trouble. Webby goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, that looked very much like that was the end of the match right there. Webby back on his feet. Donnie down and out. After having a pretty successful evening, it's now come to this. The champ setting him up. And here it is. Panda smash. Pin. 1, 2, and 3 it is. That's all she wrote. And Webby will enter All or Nothing. The DCW champion once more. After that challenge. Can't let them have a good match and can't let Donnie win. There you go, Kurt. Oh, and Kurt. And Webby just turns on Donnie. You have arrived. Welcome, Sabrina. And with that, we have one of our champions set up for the match at All or Nothing. Here are 2 more about to enter into a tag team match set up thanks to their victory 2 weeks ago. To be honest, Webby is the champ. DCW needs not to lose the belt at all the time. Yeah, he hasn't, so that's good. Said Kurt, by the way. It is the number 1 contenders who were supposed to meet Kurt and Dave at Hell to Pay, now getting their chance. Look at that. There's the Angry Panda in the chat. To match up for the titles. This could throw a wrench into our All or Nothing main event. But can the Dangerous Alliance regain the titles again? Or not regain, but hold the titles here and go into All or Nothing, putting their belts on the line against Webby's DCW championship. I didn't say that never someone hacked my account. All right, okay. Here they come. It's the British Union. Opportunity, their first real opportunity in a while to get a shot at the tag titles. Like I said, this match was to take place at Hell to Pay, but Kurt was able to get himself into a match against the for the DCW title. And thus we had to delay this till this week. We about to Brexit their arses. Nice one, Kurt. I like that. The Union, one-time tag team champions. But if there is a kryptonite to this team, it is our champions who have been able to beat them pretty much whenever they needed to. And they are about to get out here right now. All right, here they come. Tag champions know what's on the line tonight. Their spot in the main event at All or Nothing comes up. If they win, it is these two men, along with partners, maybe even these partners, who knows, at just All or Nothing against the Unprofessionals. All the belts on the line in one match. A 8-man tag match, elimination match, to determine who will hold all the gold.
Logan, the real deal, on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 459 pounds, Logan and the real deal, the United Kingdom. Logan, the real deal, and their opponents. At a combined weight of 526 pounds, they are the champions, Dave the King Baker and Kurt the Dangerous Alliance.
All right, champs are ready to go. Gotta think that the Unprofessionals want Kurt and Dave to win this so that they get their shot. Particularly with the confidence that Webby showed earlier tonight. Pretty much showing that he was confident that they could win. These two teams lock up in the center of the ring. It's Dave and Logan to start off with. These four men, of course, very familiar with each other. The last time they met, the Dangerous Alliance won the tag belts off of them. After the British Union had actually taken it off the Pack. Dave working on Logan, tosses him over the ring ropes and to the floor. Logan already in trouble early on. Once again, a championship match where people aren't trying to go for a immediate win, but rather taking it out on their opponent. Dave putting him on the announcer's desk. Slams him again. Logan in big trouble here. He could get counted out. Of course, no titles change on a count out. So Dave and Kurt might be very happy with that. Whoa! Slams Dave's face into the floor. Stands him up. We're at 7. Logan very cognizant of that. Throws him into the ring before the 8 count. Dave, however, now recovering enough to grab and splatters Logan to the mat. Logan trying to get towards his partner, but doesn't. Dave tosses him into the corner, but gets turned around. I think he was going to tag in his partner had it not been for that. And now, Logan throwing Dave across the ring. Somehow managed to hit the referee. Tags in Talon. Talon and Logan with a big chop that connects. He's gonna do more damage right there. Yes, he does. Stomping on the arm. Raining punches down. It's doing the job. Dave could use a tag, I think. Stomps by Talon. Talon just using a one-trick pony at the moment to get his way. Stands Dave up. Throws him into their corner. Comes in with a big strike that sends Dave to the mat. Closed fist connecting. Throws him into the corner again. Is he going to tag in? No. Again, he comes in, this time with a forearm. Stands him up once more. A big strike. Big chop. Oh, and another one to the forehead. But Dave now finally fighting back. Throws Talon into the corner. This is his opportunity to tag to his partner, and he does. Here comes Kurt. Dave's taking a rough time, but Now they're working their way through on Talon. Talon, however, knee to the stomach, turns Kurt over and twisting around, takes him down. And suddenly, as it started, the the British Union are back in control. Knee driven into the mat with Kurt's face underneath it. Pain on display. Kurt struggling in the face of this assault. Talon now looking, hey, this is not right. Working on the arm, stepping on it. Kurt in trouble. Will the Union spoil this match? Ooh, John, don't call us that. Yeah, sorry. I think it was actually the British Union I was going to call that. Throws him across the ring now. Tags in Dave. The team is ready. Here we go. Knees up. Not much happened out of that, though, other than to give Talon the opportunity to recover. Not quite sure what they were attempting there, but it did not work. Dave now tries to get to his feet, falls down. And now it's his turn to get his face driven into the mat. Talon has been able to just conveniently work his way out there. Now picked up again. He's up and down he goes. By the way, Dave, I will note you are able to use my emotes, at least one of them. If you have a little microphone by your name, that means you are a subscriber. Pinning attempt. 1. Does not come through. Kurt cuts him off, but here Logan takes Kurt down. The Dangerous Alliance in trouble right now. Logan back into safety. Looked like he was going to go after Kurt outside the ring. Dave picked up. Chin lock working on Dave. Dave needing to fight out of this. Trying to grab onto the hands. Talon has been just the MVP for the British Union so far in this match. But Dave with a big jawbreaker that got him out of trouble. But then he just walks into a slap to the face as Talon's just treating him harshly and abruptly, I guess you could say. Tags in Logan. Knee to the midsection. Now they're going to double team, and it is over he goes. But Dave is able to tag in Kurt. Mistake by the British Union. Kurt's in like a house of fire. Talon has a no damage cheat mod, yeah. Kurt says. Logan working on Kurt. Picks him up. Kurt, the Dangerous Alliance struggling in this match. You'd think Kurt has got to be the more hurt of the two individuals after the match last week. Big cutter catches Logan out of nowhere. Now Kurt setting him up. Getting ready. This is it right here. The high knee connecting. Sweet need music. Pin 1. Talon cuts it off. Dave just barely getting up right then. Logan in trouble here. Oh, that referee going down a lot tonight. Tags in Dave, and now again what they are going for. There we go. Pinning attempt. Is this all she wrote? 1, 2, 3. It is. Talon doesn't break up the tag. And with that, the Dangerous Alliance holds on to their titles. And they too will go into All or Nothing as champions. Taking on the Unprofessionals, but they won't be alone. 2 other members will be coming with them. Who are they? We don't know. We'll try and find out before next